Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates. Please turn on the subtitles or the caption of this video. So let's start today's video. So guys, don't skip this video anyway. This video is very interesting. In this video, we're gonna talk about the top 10 tallest people ever lived or the top 10 tallest human ever lived on the Earth planet. So guys, this video is very interesting. So don't waste time and let's straight to this video. The history has abounds with tales of the hugely tall men and women, but it's only in the past couple of hundred years that we have medical explanation for the phenomenon. Pituitary giantism, Marfan syndrome, unknown tallness, Soto syndrome, and economy are the all conditions that cause the door factor to grow beyond the human norm. Pituitary giantism is by far the most common cause of extreme height. It usually occurs to over saturation of growth hormone from cells in the pituitary gland or as a result of tumor in the same gland at the base of the brain. Many of the world's largest individuals, from the tallest person ever, Robert Weller, to the world's current tallest living man, Sultan Kosen, have suffered from conditions related to their pituitary gland. Yet the stories of the individuals infected by giantism are as interesting as the causes behind the conditions. So now we'll talk about the top 10 tallest men. In the number 10 is the Brahim Takioullah, 8 feet 1 inch, 2 meter 46 centimeter tall. Brahim Takioullah is the joint second tallest living person in the world right now, alongside the Iranian man Morza. Takioullah has also holds the Guinness World Record as the owner of the world largest feet on a living person and the second largest in history. At over 15 inches in length, Takioullah was born in Morocco in 1982, and his size is the result of tumor that affects his pituitary gland. The tumor has increased the level of human growth hormone in the Takioullah system, and the effects are there for all to see. The Moroccan giant's condition was diagnosed when he was 18, after a school doctor concerned about his unusual size suggested that he could get a blood test. And the guys, as you can imagine, the ocular structure cause significant problems in day-to-day life. He can't stand up in this small flat he shares with his mother, and he difficult using a car or taxi. He also needs to wear special shoes designed by orthopedic products to support his weight. So guys, on the number 9 is the Don Caleur, 8 feet 2 inches, 2 meter 49 centimeter. Then Denton, Montana born giant Don Caleur reached an incredible height of 8 feet and 2 inches. His growth was normal until the age of 10, when he suddenly shot up at the alarming rate. He was the tallest man in the world from 1969 until his death in 1981. The invention to Caleur's everyday life included him having to put two double beds together when he staying in hotel rooms, a difficulty finding somewhere to live that had a ceiling high enough and no hanging light fixture, and bumping his head when he had a cold. Caleur's twin sister was only 5 feet 9 inch tall, making the 29-inch difference between the uh, twins a Guinness World Record. Towards the end of his life, Cahillor suffered from cryptis, which reduces structure through rupture of the spine. He died in Chicago at the age of 55 from a reported heart condition. By then, his height had shrunk to 7 feet 10 inches. Number 8, Vikas Uppal, 8 feet 3 inches, 2 meter 57 centimeter. Not a lot is known about Indian giant Vikas Uppal's short life, and his tallest man claim is the controversial one. Born in Rohtak district of Haryana in 1986, he was never officially measured by the Guinness World Records. According to Indian newspaper The Tribute, Uppal was 8 feet 3 inches and still growing. When he was measured in his late teens, Indian news and entertainment website Redilive.com also claimed his measured Uppal in 2005 and reported that he was 8 feet 10 inches, which would make him the second tallest person in human history. Other reports claims that he was 8 feet 9, but his generally accepted height is 8 feet 3. Notwithstanding such debate, tragically, Uppal died on the operating table on the June 30, 2007, when doctors tried unsuccessfully remove a tumor from his brain. The number 7 is Bernard Coil, 8 feet 2 inches, 2 meter 49 centimeter. Bernard A. Coyne was born in Anthan, Iowa, on July 27, 1987. He suffered from the unusual disease diagnosis, which is an extremely rare condition commonly found in the long leg syndrome. Conden's exact height at the time of death is still unconfirmed, According to WWI registered on the card, he was already 8 feet tall in 1918, at which time he was just 21 years old. When he died in 1921, age 23, Coyne measured 8 feet 2 inches, although, according to some sources, he could have been as tall as 8 feet 4 inches. Regarded, Coyne is one of the handful of people in recorded medical history taller than 8 feet. His life was, however, tragically cut short in his early 20s. Coil officially cause of death was hardening of the liver and the glandular fever. He was buried in the hometown in the custom-built coffin. So guys, on the number 7 is Sultan Kosen, 8 feet 3 inches, 2 meter 51 centimeter. At 8 feet 3 inches, Turkish part-time farmer laborer Sultan Kosen is the tallest living man in the world right now. Like many of other people on the list, Kosen's condition is caused by the tumor affecting his pituitary gland that has been linked to economy and with the caloric growth rate of the normal until the age of 10, at which point he quickly shot up to the over 6 feet. The Colville's Turk was unable to complete his education due to his static height and need to walk with crutches. An attempt to remove Collior's tumor in 2000 was thought to have been successful, but in the end it failed to arrest his excellent growth rate. And the in 2010, because the tumor was buried so deep in Cosen's brain, doctor at the University of Virginia used a gamma knife technique, focusing beams on the radiation to remove the growth. Due to Cosen's size, uh, special equipment had been found in Sweden. In 2012, it was confirmed that this supersized celebrity had finally stopped growing. Number fifth is the Edward Burpee, 8 feet 3 inches, 2 meter 51 centimeter, born in Saskatchewan, Canada, 1981. Edward also reached the incredible height of 8 feet 3 inches. As a child, Burpee has dreams of being a cowboy, but he may have changed his mind when he turned 17 and discovered that he could lift an 800-pound horse. When he was 21, Burpa joined Burnham and Bareilles Circus at the Strongman and Circus Ring. The French Canadian giant's feats, including lifting heavy horses and wrestling one of the world's strongest men, Louis, during the wrestling matches, he hardly dared to lay a finger on the opponent, leading to severe history. Some Biopa suffered from his art, and he once broke his leg lifting a 900-pound weight. Towards the end of the life, Biopa suffered from tuberculosis and felt weak and dizzy after his feats of strength. At around 1 a.m. on July 3, 1904, feeling tired, he drank up a cup of tea and began coughing up blood. He rushed to the hospital but died the same night. Doctors who exclaimed Burpa found he suffering from a pituitary gland tumor. They also discovered that he hadn't stopped growing until his permanent death at the age of the 23. So guys, on the fourth number is the Vienna Melne, 8 feet 3 inches, 2 meter 51 centimeter, born in 1909 in Hässlika, Finland. Vienna Melne was 7 feet 3.4 inches tall by the time he was 21. What's more, he hit a second growth spurt in his late 30s, and by the time of his death in 1960s, he was towering 8 feet 3 inches, just like Croissant and Burpa. Mulroney served with the Finnish Defense Forces, and he is considered the tallest soldier who ever lived. He was also voted the 12th greatest Finn by local TV show Squid, mostly due to Sarkozy's tongue-in-cheek campaign. The Finnish Koloskal suffered from an economy which frequently leads to giantism and abnormal growth. The Mulroney was confirmed the tallest living man in the world from 1940 until the that age of 54. His hand was also an incredible 15.7 inches wide, which is the largest recorded hand in spam history. So guys, on the third place is the John F. Carroll, 8 feet 7.5 inches, 2 meter 63 centimeter. Born in 1932 in Buffalo, New York, John Carroll was referred to as the Buffalo Giant in medical journals. When he was 16, Carroll's inside growth spurt kicked in, and it didn't stop until his eventually death in 1969. At the point, reportedly grew 7 inches in a matter of months. Carroll was affected the unguent giantism and suffered a lot during short life, and it came into spine because of the case two-dimensional spine curves also as the in fact Carroll's spine curvature was also suffered the even made measuring at the extremely difficult. In 1968, just before his death, Carroll measured at 7 feet 8.75 inches. However, by this stage, his spine curvature was now so extreme that it could thought his corrected height was have been just below 9 feet. On the second place is the John Rogan, 8 feet and 9 inches, 2 meters 67 meters. At 8 feet 9 inches, John William Budd Rogan is the second tallest human being is recorded history and the tallest of African descent. Born in Tennessee in 1868, Rogan suffered a sudden growth spurt at the age of 13 and gained height rapidly. Rogan's extreme size led to him suffering from severage, a condition that he believes that joints suffer due to inflammation. This made it extreme difficult for him to put his weight on his feet. Initially, he could walk around with the aid of crutches, but by 1882, Rogan couldn't stand or walk at all. Always the center of attention, he was often pulled around in goat cart that he could design himself. Rogan found it hard to work due to his condition but made a living selling pictures and podcasts of himself at local train station. He died in 1905 and complained due to his disease and was buried under a layer of concert to stop curious Chinese for digging up his body. The African American giant was not measured until his death, and although he was just less than 9 feet tall, he weighed at only 175 pounds. So guys, the first position is the one and only the Robert Wadlow, 8 feet 11 inches tall, 2 meters 72 centimeters. Topping our list is the Robert Wadlow, the giant of the Illinois, having reached a height of 8 feet and 11 inches tall. Wadlow is the tallest confirmed person to have ever lived. Born in Alton, Illinois in 1918, he suffered from hypertrophy of the pituitary gland, causing him to productive massive amount of human growth hormone. This condition led to Waldorf's height considerably increasing throughout his life. By the time he was 8, he was already 6 feet 2 and weighed 77 kg 169 lbs. The Illinois resident was so large that a special desk has to be built over him in school. Doctors at the time had no treatment for the kind of hormone imbalance. Verlo suffered from a number of ailments due to his unusual condition. He had trouble moving around his college campus because of the brittle bones and needed to wear leg braces toward the end of his life. He also had minuscule sensation in his feet. In the end, during a professional appearance, Wadlow made in the Michigan a leg brace give him a went on the affected. Emergency surgery and blood transfusion failed to him. He passed away in sleep on July 15, 1940. He was the only 22 years old. Over 30,000 people attended Wadlow's funeral and 12 pallbearers were needed to carry his massive body. So guys, this is all about the video of the top 10 people ever humans lived on the earth. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and guys, share this video with the family, friends and the hide fans, and comment down below for the next celebrity hide videos and guides. Thanks for watching.